Winning by Living, One Cancer Story, is the latest documentary from Arizona Public Media. The program, which premiered in March, tells the story of Michelle Kirlew, her husband, and 3 children. Now, Michelle was diagnosed with one of the most deadly types of cancer, stage 4 pancreatic cancer, back in December of 2013. The documentary follows the Kirlew family throughout last year as they deal with difficult emotions and exhausting chemotherapy treatments, all as part of a clinical trial. Those experimental drugs did not work for her. When we last visited with Michelle, she had just completed radiation treatments and began a new regimen of chemotherapies. Tonight, we bring you an update on Michelle and the results of tests to see if the new course of treatment is working. An MRI is used to measure the size of her tumor, and blood test will count her tumor markers, which indicate the number of cancer cells in her body. Now, she gets the results at University of Arizona Cancer Center during an appointment with her oncologist, Dr. Imad El-Kouza, and nurse practitioner Steve Malangona.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
I feel much better. This morning was a bit rough. I woke up throwing up, and then I used all of my meds, I think. I fell back asleep. They're doing good.
And they're almost done school.
Today, I don't know if I'll get the results from the MRI yesterday because the MRI and the CAT scan was done yesterday. So today later today we'll find out tumor markers. I had a follow-up radiation appointment last week. And so there's not much to tell because it still will take a couple more months to see what the radiation's done. We're anticipating the tumor might have edema, like growth, and not growth from cancer, but like swelling from the effects of radiation before it would shrink. So it might look like it grew, but technically it could be more of an edema type thing. That's how they explained it to me, not necessarily a growth. And at the same token, I'm still like, what if something came up? Hey, you got a haircut. Oh,
I did. You got them all cut.
Very good. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Good results.
Really?
I don't know if you had them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is this from?
So,
Technique, dose, length, comparison, findings. There's
So
a right
the-
port chest wall.
the tumor
Yeah.
in the pancreas is smaller, and there's nothing new, okay?
Really?
So the measurements they're giving here are just about, a quarter of a centimeter smaller. So maybe 10% smaller for the pancreatic mass, and the spot in the liver is not visible on the scan either.
That's awesome.
So how have you been, symptom-wise?
The night sweats and stuff like that, like I'm just trying to make sure I don't screw up and miss a fever.
Uh-huh.
And the fatigue hasn't been so bad.
How's the pain?
It's minimal.
Okay. Nausea?
It has been pretty wicked, but the medicines
Really?
I think are helping.
Okay. All right.
This morning I woke up like tossing my cookies.
All right. We'll meet with Dr. El-Kouza, okay?
Okay.
Okay, how's Michelle?
All right, so Michelle's doing well. Her main issues have been nausea, which don't seem to correlate so much with when she gets chemo. We reviewed her MRI, which shows response. She has a bit of a cough and some night sweats, and there were some infiltrates actually on her CT chest, so I wonder if she has something brewing.
Clearly she's responding. Her scan shows shrinkage of the cancer, so that's great news. She's on the right treatment. For nausea, the olanzapine, we cut the dose in half.
Yeah, and it still helped at that lower dose.
Right. The other thought is she hates steroids, but would be to try to get her to take some steroids on the day after chemo. So let's talk to her about that. And then with regards to the dosing of her chemotherapy, she's on 750 milligrams of GEM. I would keep her at that.
Okay.
Let's go see her.
Hey, welcome home.
Nice to be home.
How's your mom?
She's better. She's better. Thanks for asking. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
So you look great.
I feel good.
You look great.
Yeah, I have to paint my face on now.
So great news for you.
Yeah.
So the cancer not only shrunk, but you see the cancer blood tests. The one from today will come back tomorrow, but we're clearly on the right track. The combination of those two things, we're on the right track. The cancer marker keeps dropping, and we consider that cancer marker, the normal range is 38 or less, 37 or less. you know, there's a chance that what's inside of it is just dead. Okay.
Okay.
So it's excellent, really, really, really excellent news.
I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to see what the tumor marker does.
Yeah. So chemo today, talked about the doses. We'll stay the course with the same nausea regimen, and then you'll see me and Steve again in 2 weeks.
Yes. Up front.
Kobe. Right here.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
My tumor markers were at 45. And the range is 0 to 37 for a healthy person. Because they dropped, in December, they were 957. I think it's been fun. And I know that probably sounds crazy, but you're surrounded by love.
No, not now.
And I've had just a lovely time. I've met some wonderful people. I've had the opportunity to really grab a hold of my marriage and my relationship with my children,
B.
and to celebrate the most important things and learn what the most important things are. The flowers are prettier, and the birds are more brilliant, and everything. You get to, you know, we want to soak up as much of every memory as you can. And so it's been challenging. You know, the toxins in your body are, well, they're challenging, but I can't imagine being more happier.
2 weeks later, at the end of May, Michelle received even better news. Tests showed her tumor markers had fallen to 30, well within the normal range.